Sana returns from suspension, and Wagaba is back from an injury that's kept him out of the last three. DDC captain Ntisimelo makes his, and we'll expand a little on that as the whilst Patrick Maswangani drops to the bench, and Tsapang Moremi will provide some width with Rele Mofokeng operating in that number 10 position today. It's a huge day for Orlando Pirates. These are the 11 men that are tasked with as Orlando Pirates greet those that have turned out today. Many who have traveled quite some way to get here. The roads were absolutely jam-packed this morning, coming out of Gauteng and making their way to the Mpumalanga province. They're expecting this to be... They have another shot, and just as was the case when they won the title 14 years ago, it does go down to the final day as Orbit College kick us off here. And just as was the case back in 2012, Pirates knew then that a win would do the job, and they know today that it will.
We speak about those all the time, but now they understand the significance of 3 points by making history for themselves.
Sibilibili has found Butuma, who plays a nice little ball through to Mofokeng, and Namuremi, who was offside. That's the kind of aggressive, positive start that the coach would have liked to see.
Indeed,
I think scoring the fifth of 6 goals on that day. Namuremi does have an overlapping run from Ndaba here, who's done brilliantly. Just tries to clip it into the box, but the defense does enough, at least initially, but has fallen for Talent Mbata, who can crack them, and has. That's comfortable enough for Nkomo.
That's what you need from a midfielder.
To have him back.
This was an early opportunity. Look at how many bodies are in front of Mbata.
Finished 18 3 seasons back. The club record belongs to Kaizer Chiefs from 2003-2004, 21 clean sheets. They could equal that today, Orlando Pirates. Here's Apollos, still Apollos. Mofokeng takes it brilliantly. Too many bodies in front of him, and he attempted that shot. Al-Sabisi, Ndaba, Moremi darting forward. Mofokeng. He's done it before from there at this ground. They lost 2-0 to SuperSport United in 2022. Otherwise, they have a fairly good record on the final day. Now, this is promising. Still makes its way through to Moremi. Mofokeng grazes the outside of the upright. Well, by his excellent standards, Mofokeng going through, perhaps, I wouldn't call it a slump, but he certainly hasn't been providing and contributing, at least in terms of goals, as much recently as he did, but this was close.
This was very, very close. I mean, that deflection finds himself right there on the penalty spot. He used the right.
Hasn't scored in the last 3 games. Delivery.
But indeed, and you maybe expect them also to try different ways of playing it, maybe a second man as well.
Sabisi leaving it cleverly here for Mbata. Trying to sneak it in at Nkomo's near post. He was alert. Might notice the pitch looks a little bit strange as Orlando Pirates take this early. Now Mbutuma. Great sliding into chance of making it into the top 8. They just need to win and hope for other results to go their way. So they are currently doing what is required of them. And what has been an up and down season. Their first technically in the top line as Apollos.
It's unfortunate he
hasn't scored. Oh man, there's not even anywhere. Still Mofokeng. Mbata. Butuma. Oh. Well, having seen the angle closed.
That was very clever from Butuma, realizing that the angle is very awkward and there is a player.
That's brilliant from Apollos. Moremi! Oh, he's put it over the top. Apollos creating a glorious opportunity for Moremi. Also Apollos inching towards 60 chances. Now they did commit a couple of players in that move, and Orlando Pirates have it. Inside the final third of the opponents, Mufokeng to Apollos. I was looking for Mbutuma, who was making that dart into the 6-yard area. They've won it back promptly here. Apollos. Oh, Moreno stretching forward, can't bring it under a spell.
It is also that high line as well. Because
in it comes. It's past Chain and past the post as well. Well, if that had gone in, you would have said to yourself, maybe it's not meant to be for a side that haven't conceded from a corner all season. And for that to have gone in, it would have been a real gut punch.
Indeed, and you can see also it finds Super China, because then he was out of his form of Betuma.
Yeah.
You can see that it was a strip.
Amoremi's put it in. Oh! Haven't dealt with that at all. And they're over to congratulate Moremi. That should settle the nerves. Well, it's a goal that will perhaps live long in the memory, not for its style, but for its significance, as Orlando Pirates take the lead.
But also you can see in Como here, I think he's the player that really punches the ball inside the net, the goalkeeper that is, because you can see he was out of possession, and the ball is an outswinger. He misjudged the ball, misjudged the timing of the ball, and that is punch that I think really resulted into that goal. Look at that.
Yep. Well, Talenton Bata was 2 inches away from scoring that elusive Betway Premiership goal that has evaded him all season. But he was the man on the scene. He was the man. With Magesi having scored against Richards Bay, as it stands, Orbit College will be automatically relegated. Oh, and things get far worse for them. Orlando Pirates have the cushion, and once again you have to point the finger at the defense and feel as though Orbit's culpable in their own demise.
And Grant comes from a player that has done so well, especially in the first half with those blocks, putting his body on the line to make sure that Orlando Pirates doesn't get some sort of opportunity. I don't think there was some sort of danger here. You can see trying to toe poke it with the goalkeeper Coleman that is way outside of his post.
Yeah.
And this also results to another own goal that has been scored by Orbit.
Well, you're right to point out that tomorrow against the side who won it under his previous guys back in '85 as Mufokeng and Namoremi. Oh, it's the second big chance he squandered today.
Yeah, second big chance indeed. And both of them, Grant, they fall into his favorite foot. You can see them go with a stretching with his foot, using his feet rather. And it falls nicely there for Moremi. A little bit of composure they could have done better, but look at the highline that Orbit is playing. Mufokeng beating that offside line. But there, look at Nkomo using
a fairly significant PSL era record, or at least to equal it, as Mbutuma picks it up inside the opposition 18-yard area. The record I'm referring to, of course, is the clean sheet record. And how they would love to not only win the title, but also say, we've done what Kaizer Chiefs for league titles in the PSL era. Although they'll be a long way behind them as Mufokeng now finds Mbutuma the fairly forceful pass that was difficult to control. Back with Pirates and Apollos. Mufokeng. Nice ball from Mbutuma. He sorts his feet out brilliantly and then can't hit the target.
slowly getting into the game. That is Mbutuma. They're able to find him in those pockets this year, really getting involved, but Butuma sorts his feet very well, nicely.
Mufokeng. Maswanganyi, what a ball! Sibilibili! He wanted it. Makgopa was waiting, unmarked.
He was waiting indeed, but that pass there from Tito Maswanganyi. What a brilliant save that has been done by Nkomo there. It's Sibilibili. Good first touch, allowing him to set himself right.
Mufokeng, Apales, Maswanganyi! Oh! Was very, very smart. He opted not to control it, let it run into his path, and he just needed to put a toe on that.
Yeah, indeed. It just allowed the ball just to roll nice before him, but once that spin hit, he was unable to catch it, but he was very, very smart just to allow the ball just to get in front of him. Yeah, you can see that still, hold